So let me show you the difference between the mean, the median, the mode, the range, and the variance of any set of given observations. Okay, so here we have 6, 1, 4, 7, 2, and 4, and we are asked to differentiate between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so our solution, the first thing we are calculating here is the mean. So when we talk about mean, we have different kinds of mean. We have the arithmetic mean, we have the harmonic mean, we also have the geometric mean. But basically the simplest of them all, which is the one I'm going to be calculating here, is the arithmetic. We are going to be using x bar to represent it. So this is summation of xi for each of the observations from 1 to 6 all over n. Okay? So these are the observations all over n. N here is the number of observations, equal to 6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4 all over the total number of observations, like we have seen, they are 6. So this will be equal to this plus this is 7 plus this is 11 plus this is 18 plus this is 20 plus this is 24. So this is 24 all over 6 and is equal to 4. Our x bar is equal to 4. Okay, so the second thing we are calculating is the median. Okay, so the median for this kind of observations is simply the middle value after arranging the numbers in either ascending or descending order. In our case here, let's arrange these numbers in ascending order, that is in increasing order. So we have the smallest is 1, we have 2, we have 4, we have another 4, we have 6, and we have 7. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so when you look at the middle here, the two middle numbers are 4 and 4. So all we need to do is to take the mean of the two middle numbers. Okay, so this will be equal to 8 all over 2, and clearly we can say that our median is equal to 4. Okay, so the third thing we are calculating here is our mode. So the mode here, the mode is just the most frequently occurring number. So if you check these values here, the number that has occurred the most is 4. 4 has occurred twice. Every other number has only occurred once. Okay, so clearly the mode is equal to 4. The next thing we are going to calculate is our range. Okay, so the range is simply the difference between the highest value and the lowest value in the set of observations. So let me use arrow here to represent our range. Capital letter H for the highest value, capital letter L for the smallest value. So clearly our range will be equal to, the highest value here is 7 and the smallest is 1, and this is equal to 6. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be calculating is our variance. Okay, so normally we use this to represent variance. It's called sigma square. So it is given as sum of the observations, okay, minus the mean, all squared all over n. Okay, so you're taking the sum over each of the observation. Take note, we have, when we talk about calculation of stuffs like this in statistics, we have them for different cases. So on this particular case, we have just observations. There are cases where we'll be having frequencies attached to the observations, that is the frequency table. There are also cases where we can be having observations in intervals. Okay, so in each of these cases, the formulas for calculating these respective measures would be different. Like I said, I'm going to make a better video elaborating on each of these in my next class. So let's move ahead as we calculate the variance. So permit me to wipe this part of the board. Okay. So when we proceed as this, the variance, which is equal to sigma squared, okay, we said is the sum of each of these observations. There are 6 of them, okay, xi minus x bar squared all over n. It simply means you take the first observation, subtract it from the mean, you square it, add it to the second observation, subtract it from the mean, you square it, and you continue to the last observation, and then you divide it by n, where n over there is the number of observations. Okay, so let's go. So this will be equal to the first observation here is 6 minus the mean, which we have calculated before now. We have calculated our mean before now as 4. Okay, so this is 4 squared plus the second observation is a 1 minus the mean, which is 4 squared. Okay, the third observation is a 4 minus the mean, which is 4 all squared. The fourth observation is a 7 minus the mean, which is 4 all squared, plus the fifth observation a 2 minus the mean, which is a 4 all squared, plus the last observation, which is a 4 minus the mean, which is also a 4 all squared. Okay, so this is equal to this 6 minus 4 is 2 squared, okay, plus 1 minus 4 is minus 3 squared, plus this minus this is 0 squared, okay, plus 7 minus 4 is 3 squared, plus 2 minus 4 is a minus 2 squared, plus 4 minus 4 is 0 squared, all over n. What is our n? The number of observations, which is what? 6. So let me wipe this other part so we can finish up. Okay, so clearly from here, this will be equal to 2 square is a 4 plus minus 3 square is like saying minus 3 times minus 3. Minus 3 will cancel minus 3, and this will be equal to 9. Okay, so this is 9 plus 0 square is 0, and it doesn't mean anything. 3 square is a 9. Okay, minus 2 square is minus 2 times minus 2, okay, which is equal to a 4, because the minus will cancel the minus. So this is plus 4 plus 0 does not mean anything. We are leaving it. So we have 4 here, we have 9 here, we have 0, we have not written it, we have 9, and we have 4, and then we divide it by our 6. So this is equal to this plus this is 13, plus this is 22, plus this is 26 all over 6, and this will give us approximately 4.3. So clearly we have calculated our mean as requested of us to calculate. We have seen that our arithmetic mean, okay, is equal to 4. We saw that our median was also equal to 4. We saw that the mode was also a 4, right? We saw the range. Range was a 6. Yeah, and then we are seeing now that the variance is under a particular category called measure of dispersion. That's example of this. We have the range and the variance. These are under the measure of dispersion. And the measure of dispersion helps to give you a description of deviation of each of these observations from the mean, how dispersed they are from the mean value. I hope you have learned something at the end of the video. Please do not forget to follow me for more video. Feel free to make your comments, whatever you feel like saying on the comment section. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.